Thank you for joining us on this important day for Saskatchewan. I'm going to get right to it. It's time for change. I've been hearing that from people right across this province lately, and I'm here to say to them and to all Saskatchewan people, my name is Carla Beck, and I'm running to be your Premier. Now, make no mistake, we've got a little bit of work ahead of us, but I've never been afraid of hard work, especially when the stakes are so high. The Saskatchewan that I grew up in was a place where people looked out for each other. On the farm, we relied on our neighbors, and our neighbors relied on us. Ours is a province where people set aside differences to dig in and get things done. And in Saskatchewan, we do get things done. We have a proud history of rolling up our sleeves and delivering results. That's how we became leaders in human rights, in labor rights, innovators, risk takers, trailblazers, with the work ethic to make it happen. It's how we built our crowns to deliver the services that people need in every corner of this province. And of course, it's how we led the entire continent, bringing in Medicare for all. We have a proud history in this province and in this party of punching well above our weight on front after front. But friends, under Scott Moe and the Sask Party, they've taken us from leaders to laggards on issue after issue. Saskatchewan is in last place in education, last place in healthcare, and second last when it comes to the economy. In fact, Scott Moe has the distinction of being the only premier in the entire country to have shrunk the economy before, during, and after the pandemic. That is his record. But it doesn't have to be this way. You deserve better. Ours is a province full of opportunity. And while Scott Moe is focused on division and distracting from his own record, it's that opportunity and that hope for a better future that we are focused on. A future where you can get the health care when and where you need it, where you don't have to drive out of the province or pay out of pocket to get it, where we respect healthcare workers as partners and not as an afterthought. We're working for a future where families can afford to put food on the table, keep a roof over their head, buy clothes for their kids, and maybe even save for that family vacation now and then. Where every child has that chance at a bright future that we all want for our kids, with a strong economy and safe communities to grow up in. With quality education where teachers and healthcare workers are respected as the professionals that they are. And I'll tell you what, if we're going to put up billboards, it'll be to thank them, not to vilify them. That is what I see in our future. Now, I know that Scott Moe and the Sask Party are going to tell you that it can't be done, but that's a choice. That's their choice. Make no mistake, we're in last place in education, in healthcare, in the cost of living because Scott Moe and the Sask Party put us there. And he's going to try to tell you that everything is just fine. But I ask the people of this province, all of you, are you better off than you were 6 years ago? Scott Moe has refused to offer Saskatchewan families relief. He hiked power bills, jacked up fees, and raised taxes while people in this province were already struggling. And he expanded the PST to include things like children's clothing. Children's clothing is not a luxury. But you know what is? His $1 million trip to Dubai. It's time in this province for a leader that will park the limos and step up to the plate. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Not only have I committed that I won't raise taxes on Saskatchewan people, as Premier, I'm going to cut taxes. And when it comes to how we're going to pay for it, I'll let you in on a little secret. Saskatchewan does not have a revenue problem. Saskatchewan has a management problem, a mismanagement problem. After 17 years, these guys are content to let Saskatchewan fall further and further behind, and they have clearly stopped listening to the people that they are supposed to serve. The truth is, what we can't afford in this province is another 4 years of corruption and waste from the Sask Party. We know that this election, Saskatchewan people are counting on us to deliver change, and I have just the team to do it. I want to tell you just one story, a recent story from the doorsteps. We were out door knocking in Regina University, and we saw a blue van pull by, flip a U-ey, and come back to us. And I saw the passenger jump out and march straight to us. And I wasn't sure what we were in for. And as this man got closer, I could see that he had tears in his eyes. And he stopped to tell us that his wife was a teacher. And even though it was just the first week, she was already exhausted. And he looked at us and he said, I am so glad, so encouraged to see you out here and how hard you're working. But what I remember most is what he said to me before he left. He looked me straight in the eye and he said, just keep going. I will. And I know we all will. I promise him and I promise all people in this province, we are going to work so damn hard. We will deliver the message to Saskatchewan people that there is a better way and that we don't have to settle for last place. And this election, you can vote for change. In a month's time, it will be the honor of this farm kid's life to serve as your Premier.